Okay, so good evening everybody. Welcome back to your flow. Welcome back to your mats. So this is your regular Thursday evening flow. So we'll do yoga tonight. So we'll work on some postures that would open the heart, that would allow us to do some lateral stretches, that would allow us to fold, to work on building strength as well. So all planes of movements, hopefully we'll be able to work on them. Okay, so let's begin in your easy seated posture. So just bring your sit bones down. Open the hips as early as now by bringing one leg in front of the other. So if this is not happening as early as now, so that's okay. So you can come to your easy seated posture, your Sukhasana. It's still bringing one leg in front of the other, but you bring the knees a bit higher than your hips, okay? But if you're open enough, go ahead, level your knees with your hips, okay? And try to sit tall, relax the shoulders, relax the elbows. Maybe at this point, you might want to close your eyes just to be able to look inward as early as now, not allowing your environment to create distraction in your practice this evening. So begin to slowly arrive by allowing the body to become softer than before, by calming the senses, permitting yourself the chance to become quiet. The mind becomes quiet, the heart becomes quiet, the body becomes quiet as well. And if you haven't done so yet, become aware of how you inhale and exhale at this point. Just try to breathe in and out as organically as you can. You don't have to go for Ujjayi breath at this point. You just want to become aware the feelings, the sensations behind your inhales and exhales. Perhaps in the next few moments you can check in and observe whether your inhales are much longer than before. Because the more that you get to lengthen the breath, your body becomes more relaxed, becomes more soft or softer than before, allowing the grace to come in, allowing good things to happen. So whenever our body feels open, whenever we feel receptive towards things, good things are able to happen. Stay here for 3 more breaths, making your breath as expansive as before or more expansive than before. Your joints, your limbs are softer than before. You are ready to take on the flow this evening. Bring your hands to your heart space, bowing down, setting your intention for tonight's practice. Namaste, everybody. Open your eyes, release your hands to the side. Let's begin. Now as you inhale, reach your arms over your head. Reach, reach, reach. Release your hands to your heart center. Hands to the side once again. Okay? Inhale. All the way up. As you exhale, lower it down. All the way down. One last. Inhale. Changes as you exhale. Right hand lowers down. Inhale once again. As you exhale, lateral stretch. So create that C shape in your body, upper body that is. Push your right shoulder forward. Okay, pull your left shoulder back. Maybe gaze up, maybe gaze down. Okay, then slowly release your left hand down. So you're framing your right knee in between. Inhale. Now as you exhale, maybe you can walk your hands a bit more forward, deepening that fold. Okay? Remember, you always have the option to pull back. Inhale. Chest lifts. Walk the hands back. Come back to the center. Okay? So if your right leg is in front of your left, maybe you can switch it up at this point. Now bring your left in front of your right, just to even it up. Okay? If it's the other way around, just make the switch. Okay? Inhale once again, all the way up. Exhale. Left hand lowers down. Once again, in. Exhale. Side stretch. So we're going to realign the shoulders. So you always want to lengthen everything up first before you go for depth. Drishti up or down. Slowly release your right hand down. Left knee now in between your hands. Inhale. Go ahead. Go for depth. Inhale, chest lifts. Walk the hands back. Come back to the midline. Now just release your hands on top of your knees so you're anchoring your knees down. Lengthen the spine. Then move your upper body all the way to the right, to the front, to the left, all the way back up. But at this point, you might want to cave it in. So suck the navel in around the spine here. Okay? Inhale. Right to the right side, to the front, to the left, all the way up. Okay? So we're trying to connect the dots here, starting off first from the right side to the front, to the left, all the way up. Now we move to the left, front, right, stretch those arms. So make it more fluid, okay? So you're smoothing out the edges of your circles. One last. Come back to the center, okay? Inhale, push your chest forward, gaze up. Now we round the back once again. Stretch those arms. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. In. Exhale. Come back to the midline. Arms lift, interlace. Palms press up. Go ahead, stretch those sides, stretch those arms however you can. And release. Okay? Face the right side of your mat. Extend the left leg all the way to the back. Come down to your all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, angle your toes down. Inhale. Arch the back. Gaze up to the ceiling or your nose. Chin to chest, navel comes in. Flex the spine. Cat stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One last. Inhale. Exhale. So come back to neutral spine. Keep pushing the floor with your hands and your knees. Right leg reaches back. Square the hips, please. Stay here or left arm reaches forward. So opposite leg and arm, stretch them please. So you're reaching for something in front of you, you're pushing the back wall with your foot. Then slowly curl up, bring your left elbow to touch your right knee, rounding the spine. Inhale, stretch them up. Exhale, bring everything back to the center. In. X. Inhale here. Exhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Left hand, right knee. Okay? Shimmy the hips first. Maybe move forward and back. Releasing any tightness there. Maybe doing circles as well. Starting off on one side and all the way to the other side. And come back to the center. Okay? Other leg, other arm. Left leg now. Hip square. Suck the navel in. Okay? So you can protect the lower back. Strengthening the core along the way. Okay? If this is your best at this point, go ahead, just stay. Or if you want more, play with your balance. Go ahead. And slowly curl up, elbow to knee, knee to elbow, round the spine. Stretch away. So control the movements. Use the breath as your gauge. Last one here. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. All the way down to the floor. Go ahead, shimmy the hips, side to side, or circles, half or whole, your choice, okay? And slowly from here, lower your belly down to the floor or your mat, hands by your rib cage, legs together, okay? Squeeze the butt, just a little bit. As you breathe in, come up to cobra. So soften the elbows first, relax the shoulders down. Lower everything down. Once again, inhale. Come up, come down. One more. And down. Push your hips back to your heels. Open your knees wide. Allow your toes to touch. Okay. Lock your elbows here. Go ahead. Stay in your child's pose. Breathing in. Open your mouth. Breathe out. Once again, in. As you exhale. Now from here, lift the hips. Curl the toes under, please. Knees off the mat. Downward facing dog. Okay? Begin to walk your dogs there. Pedaling the feet. One leg stretches, the other one bends. So keep pushing the floor with your hands. Keep lifting the hips up high. Try to bring your chest as close as possible to your thighs. Bring your head in between your arms. Breathe. And once you're ready, lower the heels down. Slowly lift your hips, or rather lift your heels. Shift your weight forward to your plank, shoulders above your wrists. Strong plank. Lift the hips. Push them back to your downward facing dog. We repeat. Inhale. Strong core, strong plank, strong arms. Exhale. Down dog. 2 more. Breathing in. Try to reach your shoulders way past your wrists if you can. Testing your balance. Exhale, testing yourselves as well. Try, build confidence here. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hips to the sky, down dog. Knees lower down. Sit back on your heels, palms together. Interlace the fingers, please. Remember, work on stretching the fibers around your wrists. Make sure that your fingers are alive, are breathing. They feel limber. They feel strong. Bring your elbows to touch if you can. Notice that you're rounding the back here. That's okay. Open your elbows out to the sides like cactus arms. Palms face forward. You can gaze up or gaze across the room. Doesn't matter. Elbows in from the spine. So you're stretching the shoulders here. Open up. Close it in. Open. Close. Open. Close. Last one. Open. And then close. And back to center. Arms reach high. All the way up. Exhale. Face the left side. Gaze over your left shoulder if you can. Left fingers push the floor so you get to lengthen the spine. Maybe you can twist a little bit more. Midline. Inhale. Exhale. Twist away. Face the back wall. So push. Lengthen. Exhale. Twist. Come back to the center, please. Lower your hands down. Walk them forward. Come up to your downward facing dog once again. From your dog, bend your knees a lot. Look to the front. Just walk your feet forward. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So your choice here. Finger pads graze the mat. Or maybe your palms if you're flexible at this point. Or maybe come up a bit higher. Your choice, your flow. Exhale, go ahead, fold. So wherever you are in your practice, observe and accept. Try not to resist. Exhale. Just go in. In. X. In. And then X. Inhale here. Halfway. Just slowly walk both hands to the left side first. So your hands are framing your left foot here. You can bend the right knee just a little bit. If it's becomes too much for your hamstrings. Inhale, walk your hands back to the center, all the way to the right side. Maybe bend the left knee at this point. Fold. Once again. Other side. So remember, you're connecting the dots, trying to move as fluidly as you can. You don't have to close your eyes here, especially if it becomes too much for you. You get dizzier or you get dizzy in the process. And then we move everything back to the center. Bend your knees a lot here. We rise as we inhale. Arms all the way up. Then arms all the way to the back. Interlace the fingers. Go ahead. Knuckles away from you. Squeeze the shoulder blades as much as you can. Reach for the sky, the ceiling, and then slowly release. Shake it off, guys. Shake it off, okay? Okay, once you're ready to flow, Bring your toes to touch, heels slightly apart, toes spread apart as well. Inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips. So remember your options. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Plank, everybody. Knees lower down. Bend the elbows. Lower everything to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Child's pose. Down dog. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Bend your knees. Okay. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. So all the way to the front. So your foot, your right hand, your left hand are in one line. Okay. Left knee lowers down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, stretch your right leg, please. Bend your right knee once again. Exhale, stretch. So you're pointing your toes here first. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to your lunge. Left knee lifts. Step back. Downward facing dog. Knees bend. Left foot now steps forward. Outside your left hand. Right knee lowers down. Chest lifts. Exhale. Stretch your left leg. Again. Stretch away. One more. So your hips are being lowered down. Exhale. You're stretching the left leg. We lunge. Pick your right knee up. Down dog. Breathe. For 3, for 2, for 1. Knees bend. Step or walk your feet forward. I'm walking here. Exhale. You can also do that. Inhale to rise. Hands to your heart. Hands to the sides. Okay? Once again, inhale. Hinge from the hips. As you exhale. Halfway. Step back to your plank first. Strong plank here. Option again to lower the knees. Lean forward, bend the elbows. Chest lowers down. Release your toes. Squeeze the back, or rather the butt. Inhale. Exhale. Push back. Pick it up. Downward facing dog. Breathe. For 3, for 2, for 1. Knees bend. Look forward. Left foot first. Step it forward. Right knee lowers down. Toes remain curled under. Okay. Now your left arm reaches behind. Reach to the back. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Left hand lowers down. Downward facing dog, guys. Other side. Knees bend. Right foot forward. If you need to assist the foot to bring it forward, go ahead. Okay. Left knee now lowers down. Right arm reaches to the back. Open the chest to face the right wall. Hold it here for 3. Keep pushing the floor away. 2. And then 1. Right hand lowers down. Step back. Down dog. Breathe. For 3. For 2. For 1. Knees bend. To the front. Inhale. Exhale. All the way up as you breathe in. All the way down as you breathe out. You continue. Reach up. Reach down. Up. Step back to your plank. Now remember your options. You can always go for your full chaturanga or push-up. Inhale. Maybe you're ready to come up to your upward facing dog instead of your cobra. Maybe skipping your child's pose. Go straight ahead to your downward facing dog. For 3. For 2. For 1. Knees bend. Right foot. Step it forward once again. Left knee lowers down. Okay. Right arm reaches to the back once again. Now come onto your finger pads and then slowly push yourselves up. Twist. Reach both arms to the sides. Maybe wrap your right arm behind. Left arm reaches up. Slowly lowering the hips down. Gaze over your right shoulder if you can. For 3. For 2. For 1. Left hand lowers down, please. Release your right hand down as well. Pick up your back knee. Changes here. Lower the left heel down. Begin to walk both hands diagonally, facing the direction of your chest. Push the hips to the back. Stretch those arms. Lock those arms. Hold. So you're still bending the right knee there. Okay. For 3. For 2. 1. Chest lifts. Walk the hands a little bit closer to you. Stretch the right leg. And then slowly bend the left knee. Okay. Lower the hips down. Come down to your skandasana. You can use your hands as an anchor. Or maybe, Lukma, no hands. Your choice. Hips lift. Stretch those legs. Left knee bends. Fully stretch the right leg. So activate the right foot. You can flex the foot on the toes forward. Okay. Up. One more. Okay, hold it here. Breathe. Maybe left hand here. All the way to the side. Stretch your right arm. All the way to the ceiling. Gaze down. Gaze to the direction of your right hand. Open the chest. Go ahead. And slowly. Pick yourselves up. Walk to the front of the mat once again. Pivot the left heel, please. Step it back. Down dog. Breathe. For 3. For 2. For 1. Okay, bend the knees. We do the other side. On the left side here. Walk your feet forward to the front. Exhale. Fold. Rise up. All the way up. Hands to your heart space. Hands to your hips. Okay? Don't worry. I won't forget. I'll try not to forget. We'll do everything other side. Okay? So hands to your hips. Bend the left knee. Left heel lifts. Step your left foot all the way to the back. So face now the screen. Then pivot the feet in such a way that your toes are in, your heels are out. Okay? So there is no proper measurement in terms of the distance. It really is a basis, or rather you can use the length of your arms, the wrists. Okay, they say that the feet should be under your wrists. So depending on how long your limbs are, your legs or your arms, that will determine the width that you would like to have whenever you do your standing forward fold, okay? Your wide-legged standing forward fold. So hands your hips here, keep pressing the feet down. Chest lifts as you breathe in, then as you exhale, hinge from the hips, fold all the way down, release your hands to the floor, okay? Palms are pressing down. Inhale once again. Now as you exhale, bend your elbows, fold. Try to hug your elbows in. Don't close your eyes. Just gaze in between your arms or your legs. Try to lean more forward, okay? But resist the urge to fall forward. So you have to contract your thigh muscles, activate the strength and the grip of your feet into the mat. Breathe. Inhale. Chest lifts. Relax your knees there first, okay? Release. Walk your hands a bit more forward. Now we twist here. Bring your right hand under your face. So stretch. So push the floor or the mat away from you. So as you do this, okay, try to open your chest to face the left side. Open. So you're not twisting the hips. Your hips remain facing the front side. So try to bring the hips to neutral. So you're twisting from the waist up. So you have to lean more forward and then open your chest to face the left side. Then left arm reaches up to the sky. Remember your hips. Maybe gaze down if it's too much for the neck. That's okay. Stay for 3, for 2, for 1. Release everything down. Okay, soften first the knees here. Maybe hug your elbows like a pendulum. Side to side, swing. Release. Soften the knees. Walk all the way to the left. Step back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Last one here. Inhale. And then exhale. Bend your knees once again. Look to front. Left foot now. Lunges forward. Right knee lowers down. Okay, as you press the right hand down, left arm reaches to the back. Then gaze down. Come with your finger pads, please. Now slowly push yourselves up and twist. Stretch those arms out to the sides. You can wrap your left arm around. Then as you breathe in, lower the hips down, stretch your arm, right arm that is, up and over your head. Then gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe. And then slowly release everything down to the floor. Right knee lifts. Right heel lowers down. Begin to walk your hands diagonally. Inhale. Maintain the flexion in the left knee here. Inhale. As you exhale, chest to your thighs. Breathe. Inhale, chest lifts. Walk the hands closer to you. Stretch now the left leg. Give it relief, just a little bit. Then begin to walk both hands all the way to the right side. Then bending now the right knee as you come down to your skandasana. Okay, your ninja pose. Remember, hands optional. Stretch your right leg as you lift the hips, as you lift the chest halfway only. Lower everything down. And all the way up. Build confidence here. Trust yourselves in the process, even if it's too much. But know when to stop, know when to continue, okay? One more left, maybe. Come all the way down. Go ahead and open. Walk your hand all the way to the right side. Left arm stretches out to the side as well. All the way up. Gaze down, gaze up. This is still a challenging posture for me because of the shoulders. But, you know, we do what we can. Release. Come up. And then walk. All the way to the front. And then step back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Knees bent. Walk to the front. Exhale. Fold. Inhale to rise. All the way up. Hands your heart. Hands your waist once again. Okay? Bend now the left knee. I should have been there, but it's okay. We still balance it out. Step your left foot all the way to the back once again. Now we twist the right side. Okay? Wide-legged stance once again. Breathing in. Breathing out. So release both hands down. Or if you want more, you can use your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Okay? Inhale here. Now as you exhale, bend your elbows out to the sides, 90 degrees. Lower your head down. Inhale. Release your peace fingers, please. Remember your twist. Soften the knees here first. Relax it. Relax the thighs, the hamstrings. Now we go for the wide-legged twist. So walk your hand, your left hand that is. Bring it under your face. So it should be under the shoulder actually, okay? But if it's here, it won't be easy for us to twist. So you want to stay in the middle here, okay? So if you need to adjust the hand, adjust it please, okay? So breathe in, so find the length first, okay? Before you even twist. Now as you breathe out, go ahead, twist, maybe your right arm reaches high. Look at the direction of your right hand. If that is easy, or if it's too much for you, for your neck, just bring your gaze down. Remember the hips. Hips remain neutral here. Gaze down. Release. Bend the knees. Left side. Step back. Downward facing dog. Maybe we'll do vinyasa here. Just one vinyasa maybe. Shift your weight forward to your plank. So really lean forward. Bend your elbows. Come up to your up dog or your cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. And then exhale. Last one. Exhale. Knees lower down. Toes touch. Widen the stance of your knees. Arms reach forward. But open the palms at this point. You want to relax the shoulders. Release everything down. Let the mat of the earth absorb your exhaustion there. Your sweat. The past is over. It's done. No need to dwell on things that happened in the past. Let them go. We move forward. Inhale, chest lifts. Walk the hands back. Good. Release your legs forward, please. So whichever side you're facing, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Now bring your hips middle of your mat. Face the screen. We'll do seated wide-legged seated posture. So open your legs out wide. So use both hands maybe to lift the hips and adjust the width of your posture. So try to activate your legs here. Try not to let the feet collapse onto one side. Allow the feet to flex, please. Okay? Knees point out to the ceiling. Good. So you want to flesh your bums out there. So there's more of a anterior tilt here happening, okay, instead of posterior. But if it works for you, there's posterior tilt. You tuck your tailbone under. If that works for you, go ahead. Okay. So as you breathe in, chest puffs, okay, and then slowly fold all the way forward. Okay. You don't collapse your thighs in. They're externally rotating. That's why we keep saying that your knees have to point up to the ceiling. Elbows can go down, okay? You don't have to go for the full forward fold. If you want to, go ahead. If it's too much for the knees, and you're rounding the back in the process, bend your knees here, okay? Or maybe elevate your hips above your knees so you can work on folding forward and not rounding the back instead. So chest moves forward as much as possible so you lessen the flexion in the spine. Sometimes it helps by wiggling your way forward. Breathe. Inhale. Wherever you are, just lift your chest up and come back to the center, please. Okay? To release the tension in the hamstrings, support your knees there. Then just move forward. Okay, release the back with a twist. Windshield wiper pose. Bend your knees, drop them down, gaze over to the left. Come up, lower both knees to the left side, gaze over other side. Repeat. Maybe trust yourself, no need for hands anymore. Lean forward, other side. One more. Come back Press under, release. Just face any side, any side will do. Scoot the hips forward, lower everything down to the floor. Massage the back. Lower your left foot down. Bring your right foot or your right ankle on top of your left knee. Inhale. As you exhale, bring both knees down to the floor. Face over to the left side. Stay for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back up. Release your figure 4. Right foot lowers down. Switch sides. Ankle, right knee. Open your left knee out to the side. Inhale. As you exhale, release both knees to the left. Gaze over to the right. Shoulders are both pressed down to the floor. Maybe you can close your eyes here. And just breathe. Release the posture and hug your knees to your chest. Maybe curl up. And then slowly release everything down. Feet lower down. Bring your knees together. Reach your arms down to the sides, palms facing up. Let's release your breath. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we just come back to your natural breaths at this point. Slowly releasing any contractions happening, any muscle tensions, any hardening of the muscles. Whatever it is that you are doing right now, let them go, release them down to the floor or the mat. Let everything dissipate away from you. Let them melt down to the floor. Just stay here first, allowing the body to become softer than before, becoming much more relaxed than before, reaping the benefits of what you just did earlier. I'll come back to you once the practice is over. Stay there. So you can stay longer in this posture with the knees kissing each other. It's a good way to releasing any tension in your lower back. But if you want to stretch your legs forward, go ahead. Come down to your Shavasana. Let your feet fall down to the sides. No worries there. Make sure that the shoulders are not curling in. Drop them down, please. Sometimes we are unconscious of these things. It becomes a habit that we are hunching over, even if we are lying down on the floor or the mat. So find the consciousness to really drop them down. Sometimes we're arching the neck, so bring your chin just a bit closer to your chest so you get to lengthen your cervical spine. facial muscles. Sometimes we fail to recognize that we are squinting our eyes, maybe because of the light. Then put towel on top of your eyes, or maybe turn off the lights, make it a bit dimmer. Or maybe you're locking your jaws there, you're gritting your teeth. Be cognizant of these things without judgment, then just allow them to be released. So while lying down here, we can do your Samavriti breathing exercise. So we just want to go for equal breaths here. If you inhale for 4 counts, you exhale for 4 counts as well. Okay? So try to inhale, hold it first for 4. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. No holding of the breath, rather here. Okay? So you just inhale and exhale. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 5. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your Samavriti. Just notice if there's a difference with how you're breathing at this point, with how you exercised or used your breath earlier or before. So we try to create balance even with your breath work. So we want everything to come back to the midline. Everything is in a state of grace. And the state of grace can only happen if we feel balanced physically, in our headspace, in our hearts. We feel balanced. It's something that we have to work on all the time. Now slowly come back to the spaces around you. Bring your arms over your head, then bring your legs together. Go ahead, go for that deep, long stretch as if you're just woken up from a very big and good sleep. Then as you exhale, curl up, bring your knees to your chest, wrap your arms around your knees. And release your knees to the right side. Come down to your fetal posture. Then using your left hand, press the floor away. Come up to your seated posture once again. Any seated posture will do. Eyes are still closed. Bring your hands to your heart space. Breathing in and then breathing out. Inhale once again. For your Om. One breath, one sound. Thank you for holding space for tonight's practice. Thank you for allowing me to become part of your flow this evening. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you all peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, everybody. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me tonight. Hopefully that practice enables you to become calmer, okay, to be much more balanced after the flow, and you can bring these things with you wherever you go from here. So hope to see you guys again, same time, same place. Stay safe. Bye-bye.